my name is Elon Beck, and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you are notified when new videos drop. So I was offline for a couple of days for the Jewish Sabbath and the first day of the holiday of Passover, and I came back online last night, and finally I was getting caught up with news. I came across this story on Bounding into Comics. Scarlett Johansson. Very concerned that actors are being too political. So there's a weird time delay of essentially 4 years. That weird time delay seems to coincide with when the results of elections didn't go the way they wanted. When a result went the way they want, well, sort of. So did it go the way they wanted? I guess in the end it did. Yeah, did their preferred candidate win? Yeah, sure. And Lee Harvey Oswald was the lone gunman for JFK. 100%. Yeah, 100%. We all believe that. We all believe that he shot JFK with that magic bullet. Okay, fine. Whatever. So she's very upset. She's saying, no, we shouldn't be so political. I can't resist it. We have to make an article, a video about this article. We got to make a video about this article because I think there's a lot of piss-takery. A lot of piss-takery that's going to go down, and you know what? There's a few things we like on this channel. We like piss-takery. We like fantastic boobs. We like fantastic boobs, and so therefore we like Scarlett Johansson. All these things come together in a wonderful Venn diagram that I call the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, subscribe. That'd be fantastic. If you can hit the subscribe button, that'd be freaking awesome. YouTube doesn't like me, doesn't want me to get to about 2,900. Honestly, I was one subscriber away again. Now they've moved me down to another 10. They took off another 10 subscribers. If you subscribe, please make sure you're still subscribed. Okay, I guess this is normal now, right? I guess this is normal. So yeah, like, share, subscribe. Go check out my Indiegogo. If you want to be super nice, go check out they demonetized my bloody channel. So listen, if you want to throw the Rabbi a bone, go check out my Indiegogo. It's right over here. Of course, 2 fantastic graphic novels. You have The Imperium, 105 pages long, a love letter to Tally Fancy of the 1960s, and biblical Bible stories for atheists, creationists, rationalists, and rogues. I put out a couple of videos about them over the last couple of days. If you're interested in knowing more, go check out these videos. It will tell you everything you could possibly need to know about them. All you need to know is you got to buy them. Go back the comics. Now, if you get both of them, you get a whole bunch of stuff. And if you're not new to my channel, you've seen all this before. Now, I think I'm going to be adding it here. By the time you see this, hopefully if I have time, I probably won't have time. So I'll take that back. Maybe by tomorrow, I'm going to add in a tier of everything but the comics. What does that mean, everything but the comics? Because you get a bunch of stuff when you buy both comics. You get this series of For the Male Gaze cards, including Keeping the British End Up. It keeps my end up, baby. Party Like It's 1999. Don't even think it, citizen. Well, you know, it's hard not to. It's hard not to, Judge Anderson, think it. My favourite. Everybody knows my favourite. No Hanky Panky in the TARDIS. And then we have the Chaser cards. I'm sensing strong emotions, Captain. Strong emotion, Captain. And finally, we have this one I find completely resplendent. I call it The False is Female. The False is Female. I was going to call it The Female is False, but I thought, that's a bit too much. And also, look, Princess Leia looks kind of happy to be Jabba's love slave there. Okay, look, if you're happy, I'm happy. I'm all for emancipation. That's me. I'm all for a complete freedom of choice. That they're all good things. You also get a bunch of posters. The add-ons right now, but the campaign gets up to $8,000. Everybody gets this A2 poster of a Bohemian Time and Space, and then there's this one of The Eyes Have It. And finally, and I think I'm going to make his hair a bit bigger here because it's got like season 10 look. It's in 10, 11, but it's got season 9 hair, so I think I've got to make his hair a bit bigger there. We have this one called Reverse of Polarity and Neutron Flow. So yeah, as I said, I'm going to add a tiering of everything apart from the comics. Not sure how much to price it. Maybe $9.99. I don't know. I have to do the addings first, and doing the addings not my best thing. You know what? Also isn't the best thing. Scarlett Johansson talking about politics. That's what she says now. Black Widow and Avengers star Scarlett Johansson declares that actors' jobs are to act, not to be politicians. I think she lost a job because they wanted her to play a trans character, and you know, nowadays actors aren't really allowed to play people who aren't who they are. It's all stemmed from blackface, right? They say blackface under any circumstances wrong. I don't think anything under any circumstances wrong. And I'll qualify that, right? This is my basic worldview. So I'm a rabbi, but I'm a religious guy, right? And you know, part of being a Bible thumping creationist, there's things that, you know, thou shalt not do and thou shalt do. But then when you look at it in more detail, there's no single action that is universally prohibited. There are circumstances where, you know, these things are necessary. For example, you know, thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill, a pretty good one, unless somebody's trying to kill you. Then you can defend yourself. You know, justice is a good thing. You know, there's idolatry. The Bible talks a lot about idolatry. And if you've ever seen the movie Indiana Jones and the Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. When my day it was just called Raiders of the Lost Ark. You'll see, you know, Indiana Jones finds the hidden Ark of the Covenant, which is the most holy thing in the Old Testament. You know, right? The most holy thing there. And if you look on top of it, what do you have on top of it? A couple of angels. Now, to me, that looks like an idol, right? That looks like an idol. So, you know, again, there's no one thing that is not that's universally prohibited. Everything requires context and understanding. Context and understanding, not big things for Scarlett Johansson, not big things at all. Yeah. So essentially, they say actors shouldn't be wagging their fingers and being overly political. Again, now they got their blood. Now they basically screamed and screamed and screamed and screamed and screamed and screamed and screamed for 4 years that the world was ending. The world was literally ending because the person won the election that they didn't like had an incredibly successful president. Yeah, going by the metrics, an incredibly successful presidency. And then, you know, they were part of a war of media hatred, which, you know, I don't think we can say is applied universally. If, you know, I believe there are more children now in more cages, aren't they? Does anybody give a damn? Nah, they didn't. They don't give a damn now. And that, to me, means they don't give a damn then. So I think this is just more Hollywood, hypocrisy. Hollywood hypocrisy. That's what we're going to call this video, Hollywood hypocrisy. Yeah, somebody I said, you know, they like my thumbnails, but they wish they put them at the beginning of the video so they could see them easier, on their phone. Trouble is, I don't make the thumbnail till after I make the video, so you know, it's just the way it goes, I'm afraid. But yeah, in theory, if I can get my head around doing, because I have to see what I'm actually going to make the thumbnail, but what the video's like when I make the video. So yeah, if I can ever work it out, I will. But right now, I can't. In a recent interview, Avengers franchise star Scarlett Johansson shared her opinion that by nature of their job, actors are not obligated to act as politicians, but rather only act. So where were you 4 years ago when you were standing up at the Women's March? Remember when you were screaming that women were being oppressed and pushed underfoot, right? When you stood next to people who were saying, let's blow up the White House. Where were you then? I'll tell you where you were. You were being political. You were doing exactly what you're saying not to do now. Right, okay, fine. Because you got what you wanted now, haven't you? Exactly. You got to bamboozle a lot of the country into going, okay, we'll let you steal the election. Of course, not saying the election was stolen. That's crazy. No, yeah, nobody thinks that. That's absolutely insane. Speaking with, by the way, if anybody wants to talk to me about this, I'm happy to come onto my stream. Speaking with UK Fashion Magazine, well, that is the place I go for a political discourse. The Gentlewoman, Johansson told staff writer Sophie Emhurst that she did not personally think that actors have obligations to have a public role in society. No, you're not obligated to. You just used it. You use your public role in society disingenuously, and again with breathtaking hypocrisy, right? Breathtaking hypocrisy. Some people want to, she continued, but the idea that you are obligated to because you're in a public eye is unfair. Oh, I know what she's reacting to now. She's obviously the last 4 years, all the Hollywood weirdos have said, you have to use your platform to stand against the hate wind. What about the children in the cages? Oh, don't you care about the children in the cages? Apparently, no, she doesn't. Some people want to, she can, but the idea that you're obligated to is unfair. But the idea you're obligated to because you're in public eye, you didn't choose to be a politician, you're an actor. Again, about 4 years too late now. Johansson will go on to explain to Amherst that for actors, your job is to reflect your experience to ourselves. Your job is to be a mirror for audiences, to be able to have an empathic experience through art. What really? What empathy? What empathy have you had with half the bloody country, half the world for the last 4 years? What empathy have you? Oh no, exactly. You got what you wanted. Now you're telling everybody to shut up. That's really what's going on. That's what your job is, she asserted. Look, okay. Your job is, Scarlett, I had to tell you this, to look hot in spandex. That's essentially your job. Yeah, they cast you in Ghost in the Shell because of your thespian, your thespian abilities. No, it's because you got a nice ass and nice tits. That's why you got the job. That's your job, right? And it's not to like stand up and go, oh no, there's so much bigotry and racism, we gotta burn everything down. Yeah, right, exactly. Whatever my political views are, all that stuff I feel most successful when people sit in a theatre or at home and disappear into a story or a performance and see, wouldn't I have loved to have disappeared into a story or a performance over the last few years? But no, you had to take that away from everybody who disagreed with you. And now you're saying, oh, maybe we shouldn't do this. Oh, that's great. Again, look, very, very, very hot. Scarlett Johansson, very, very, very hot. I don't think we can argue that she's extremely hot. I'm not that turned on by you right now. That is how disgusting I feel you're being. How hot is Scarlett Johansson? That I think she's hotter than the porn version of Black Widow. Okay, that's pretty hot. That's pretty hot. Whatever that's how I feel most of it. See pieces of themselves and unable to connect with themselves through the experience of watching performance or a story or an interaction between actors or whatever it is. Again, wouldn't that have been great in those last 4 years when there's been nothing but screaming? If we could have all just come together and watched a movie and relaxed together. Wouldn't that have been wonderful if we could have disappeared into a performance? But no. No. You're too busy laying on the ground having a giant dump in your underwear, weren't you? She had to, and they're affected by it. I know, we used to like the entertainment, you idiot! And they're thinking about it, they feel something, they have an emotional reaction to it. Good, bad, uncomfortable, whatever. That's my job. Yeah, well, lovely you remembered. It's also lovely you're a billionaire, so you didn't have to worry about not doing your job for the last 5 years. Most people, when they decide to not do their job or do a terrible, insert their politics into every pore of their job for years on end, lose their bloody job and aren't able to live. But no, you were able to, so now we should all just relax, okay? Johansson comments echo sentiments by fellow Marvel Cinemaverse actor Kurt Russell, who in his own interview with the New York Times last year simply stated, okay, if you're doing it last year before the election, I can listen to you. If not, I can't. I've always been somebody who felt we are called jesters, and that's what we do. As far as I'm concerned, you should step away from saying things like saying anything that can be seen to be by the influence that can be seen by the audience in any character. Okay. Johnson's next film, Black Widow, will be available in theaters Disney Plus on July 9th. No one's paying you $30 Disney Plus. Everyone's going to pirate it. You know why they're going to pirate it? The same reason why nobody shed a tear. Nobody shed a tear when Napster came along and destroyed the music industry. Nobody cared. Why? Because you've been a little piggy pig. Okay, for the last Disney, yeah. you try and squeeze us out of everything. No. Everyone's going to pirate it, and I really don't care. I think I might pirate it as well. And that's really... I'm a rabbi, right? That means I fundamentally think stealing is something that God himself has forbidden. And I'm kind of up for doing it with you, okay? That's how much I don't like you. No one's paying to see your stupid bloody movie. Having said that, it's a complete aside. Falcon and Winter Soldier, I really wanted to hate it, okay? I'm halfway through the second episode. Freaking love it. It's so good. And I really wanted to hate it. So halfway through the second, it might tank. And I at the end of that first episode, I was like, oh, it's going to be all like white man bad. We got a bad white man. That's what's going to... and then again, halfway through the second episode, awesome. Absolutely awesome. My guess is Black Widow is going to be available for free on Disney Plus by August. Right? By August, September. Who gives a damn? Okay? I am not paying you $30. My name is Ian Beck, and you are Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring that little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.